Hey
guys,
Tri-Fam.
welcome back.
What up? What up?
We are back again with another wonderful episode that I'm very sure is going to be highly entertaining with our special guest. And in case you don't recognize him, go ahead, introduce yourself.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Tony Bon Jovi Labit.
Who?
Tony Bon Jovi Labit.
There you go. Welcome, my
Better
boy.
known as what? TBL.
TBL. People that call me TBL, director TBL, but just Tony. Tony's fine.
Just Tony's fine.
Tony's fine. Yeah.
Dope.
So we'll go with Tony for tonight.
For sure. You don't know. wherever the drink lead into.
Oh man, and that's what number
Bon
one.
Jovi. So that's like the Bon Jovis, like famous John Bon Jovis.
That's
I
my last
always
name.
wanted to ask you that,
Yeah,
bro.
I am related, but there's no relation. I am related.
That don't make sense.
No, I am related. But I don't know them. I didn't grow up around them. I grew
Wait,
up
really?
in a version. For real.
You know, from the time we've been like young, I was used to be like Bon Jovi, like.
No, it's a real thing. Yeah, it's a real thing.
Oh.
That's actually my father and John Bon Jovi is my cousin. Like, but I don't,
You don't know that.
I didn't grow up around
So
them. I grew
you
up in the
getting
Caribbean.
none of that living on a prayer money.
I ain't no living in a prayer money. Not a dime. We don't want it dead or alive. None of that
I
fuck.
know
Nah.
that's how.
That's a big tune though.
I have a guy that we sell parts to that looks just like him.
Like who, John
Like
Bon
John
Jovi?
Bon Jovi.
Yeah, looks just like him.
For real?
Probably him.
Maybe him.
Probably a scroll.
He probably.
Marvel
joke.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
Marvel
you
joke.
have been doing some amazing things. Tell us
Have
a
I?
little bit of what you have done, and then afterwards we'll get into what you're doing now.
Just give them like a broad introduction first. Tell them what you do. Period. For those who don't know, and if they don't know, that's kind of weird. But
No, it's all cool.
for the true
Learn
people
them.
that don't know, you know.
Learn them.
Okay, well, I am, for the most part, to simplify it, I'm a cameraman. But, I'm a director, I'm a photographer, a videographer. I do a lot of things involving visuals and creative stuff. So, as far as what I've been doing, man, I've been doing a lot. I've been working with artists. I've been working on music videos. I've been working on commercials. I've been working on my merchandise. I have a new website that just launched, online store. I have a lot of projects that's in the works as far as stuff that's about to release. I mean, there's a lot. It's really just you to ask me, and I could
Jeez.
tell you, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Did
I
you
ain't
take
gonna
a
lie.
breath just now, bro?
I know.
Trying
You
to.
work with artists. Can you name
Let's start
some of
there.
them?
Shit, man. You could testing,
Pause.
pause, testing. He just grabbed my mic.
Start.
Too close, Marcellus. Back it up.
Pause.
Too close to
I'm
the
sorry.
face.
That was really pause worthy.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean. But I
Start with artists from home.
from the
And
Virgins.
then walk your way to artists from America and everywhere else.
As far as back home goes, man, I work with everybody. To be honest with you, like it hasn't had much people like a mention that's from back home that I haven't done something with, whether it be sonically or visually. You know what I mean? Music videos or just like performance shows, just something. Like I work with everybody. Like from the top of the top, that's most like known and known, known throughout to like some of the up and comers that just getting started. Like I've done something with them. You
Give
know
us
what
a
I mean?
few.
I mean, name
And
it.
name the projects you did with
Yeah,
them,
just
too,
give us a
that we
project.
don't,
Or even
you
something
know.
recent
Yeah.
that we should know about?
I mean, shit. Rock City, pretty much everything from like 2016 up. For the like 90% of the visuals, I've done almost every single thing. From music videos to like the shows, like the Maroon 5 tour, like all of those stuff was me.
Ooh, that's
That had to be crazy.
Brandon Royal over here from way back, man.
That guy.
We've been doing stuff. I just do something with Adam O a couple months back.
Shout out to Adamo.
Pompa, I dropped a video with Pompa, Ibari.
Shout out to those guys.
Pompa too, you know.
I mean, everybody, man, like
International
everybody. Even from when we had the studio, like when I had the studio, like working with Cash and Shatta and K-Vic and Jogger and Payback, like I mean, like
Some big names.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you're like.
I well rooted in the Virgin Islands.
That's dope though,
Yeah.
man, because we
blessed.
watched that process, Like honestly, we watch that process. We may not like talk a lot, but it's like, dude, yeah, you're doing your thing.
No, I appreciate
Yeah.
it. I appreciate it. I've been blessed to work with some dope people. You know what I mean? Create some dope situations.
Definitely watch
sure.
that process.
So while he's getting you back your drink,
Man, take my drink. What kind of
so
saturation?
what are you into like now? Like what are a couple endeavors? You said there's quite a few. What are a couple that you could tell us
The
about
major
today
ones that you
that
gain
people
into.
could actually look out for and get engaged with and purchase and support you with?
Okay, so as far as the visual, like the music videos and stuff, I have some stuff working right now. I have a bunch of Rock City videos that have not dropped yet.
Cool.
They're going to drop.
Yeah, of course. Everything will drop in its due time. You know what I mean? I have some stuff that's in the works. Like might do another video with Adam O. As far as people that you might not know, I did a video. You know Kenny the Jetsmith?
Yeah.
Who
Who don't know Kenny's
Come on.
dread?
Well, yeah, his wife Gwen Smith. She's actually about to be in Wonder Woman 2. I did her music video over the summer.
Wow.
So that was actually a pretty big budget
That's
too.
big.
I was in LA, so give my love. Shout out to Gwen. Dope. She's dope talent. I
His
did a-
wife,
I
you
did-
say?
Well, I don't know if they married or they.
I think
Yeah.
I'm familiar with something.
Yeah,
like
but he.
they're probably
yeah.
still together.
Yeah, I don't really know their business.
partner.
Yeah, I don't.
How
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah, his wife or ex-wife. I don't know
Well,
what
something-
that ain't my
something
business,
along
yeah,
those
but,
lines.
You know, they both great
Getting his
people.
Russell
yeah.
Simmons on. Because remember him and his ex-wife are still like business partners.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I really don't know their situation. I ain't even gonna talk about
Yeah.
it. I don't have no idea what
Sorry,
the
Kenny
situation
the
is.
Jet.
Yeah, but yeah, I even do a country video with this artist named Carson Boatman out there in Atlanta. So yeah, and as far as me,
Yo, I wish you could see.
I just launched my
Those are
my
fire,
online
man.
store, which is pretty much all kind of merchandise just based off of my visuals.
What's the website?
You could go directly to directortbl.com and it'll take you to the store, or you go to my Instagram and click on the link in my bio, which is what I like people to do.
Wix Mix though.
Well, what's your
Yeah.
handles? Because not everybody's gonna know.
Well,
Your handle on
director
Instagram.
TBL. It's gonna be like on the screen,
Direct-
like director
Okay.
TBL. Yeah,
You
TBL.
just said it really fast.
Yeah.
I was like, "Da-da-da-da."
Director TBL at director TBL.
Look at the Biggie.
T as in Tony, B as in Badrovi.
So all the visuals on these shirts and merchandise. What is shorts?
Right now is a soft launch, so it's just shirts, hoodies, hats, phone cases, and backpacks.
And these are all photos you took. with
Everything,
models
yeah,
and
with
everything.
models or
That's a
places
dope-
I've been.
that's a
Yeah.
dope
Super
concept,
dope.
man.
That's super.
And I
dope.
actually about to
Dope
incorporate
idea.
a lot more like Virgin Islands based stuff that's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be like people from home gonna actually recognize it. Oh, that's something from the VI, but it's gonna also be like universal enough so that when someone from the United States
Artistic.
or overseas see it, it's like, oh well, that's just dope in general.
You should do
That
an
sounds
artist
familiar.
series.
I might.
That's why
I might.
I
What do you
had
mean by
an idea
artist
to,
series?
like the same thing he doing, but do an artist.
Yeah, with
series.
like
Do
with
Rock
artists.
City.
I might.
Oh yeah,
Pressure,
yeah.
I might.
you know?
Oh, you remember somebody was talking about there was pretty much like honoring like the local
Yeah.
heavyweights like the Daddy Friday.
Yeah, that's why.
or
That's why.
That's what you mean.
Yeah, that's why I
fire.
was saying we should do.
I
we
might,
should do
I
that.
might.
That'd be dope.
That'd be
You know,
super
especially
dope.
with the access I have, I know most of them. So it's like,
Give
yeah.
them roses.
Once once they're comfortable with it and it's something that they're interested in, I'm more than interested in doing it, and it's definitely that's a dope idea for real. Might do it for real.
Yeah, man. So tell us about some of your endeavors with Rock City, because that's, from my understanding, that's the biggest group from home that you work with. Tell us some of your
home? Yeah, I was-
escapades. You on tour with them with Maroon 5. That's a big group. They just do the Super Bowl.
Yeah, for real, yeah.
Adam Levine, the
He
voice,
dope,
all
dope
that
dude,
good
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Talk about that. Yeah.
The Maroon 5 tour was dope. I mean, it was definitely an aggressively fast-paced experience in the sense of like, it was like 20 shows back to back. So every day we would be on this little tour bus and we would have like little bunks. So like, I would be shooting all day to get it, the content for the
Yeah.
episode, and I would be up all night while everybody's sleeping, editing to
Wow.
release the next day to then shoot the next day.
Yeah.
So it definitely put me in a space where I had to be quick on my feet. And then the shows technically is the same show every night because it's the same set.
It's just a
Obviously,
different
yeah,
city.
So I had to come up with different ways to make it unique and make it dope. But I mean, when you're working with dope artists and in a dope
They help.
situation and in a dope environment, it definitely it helps. Like Timon and I were always doing different stuff, and Adam Levine and all them people dope, man. He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
Just having an opportunity to travel and see the world and be around these people and like learn, and it was just dope, man.
Tell us
Like
about the groupies, man. Like
But first of all, I just want to say
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
happy to hear that Adam is cool because he is fine.
No,
man,
he's cool.
he's a cool ass white boy. He's a cool dude. Like the level of celebrity.
My experience with him, he's a very straightforward
He's straight, he
person.
blunt as shit.
Yeah, he very
like
good.
us, he like us.
ain't
Looks
gonna-
like
he
a
ain't gonna
Grand
cut
Theft Auto
corners
character.
and-
That's
He
what it
is.
is.
And he
But
could
he
ball.
is cool.
He could hoop. Adam Levine could hoop. He could
See?
hoop. For real, he could hoop. No, but
See,
for
I
the
don't
level
be
of
listening to
celebrity
this celebrity to hoop thing.
No, he could hoop.
because-
He could hoop.
Everybody could hoop.
Exactly.
Quavo
And then when
could
you
hoop.
play them,
Quavo could hoop.
and then when you play them, it's
watched a
like
few
you
pick
waste
up.
my time, man.
I have some exclusive footage that man's playing basketball. Trust
Okay.
me, he could hoop.
All right.
You know what I mean? I just see he could hoop.
I wish
Okay.
I had the chance to put a lot of these celebrities
The
on a
groupies.
poster.
Well, okay, and I gonna set the record clear because I know like if anybody see this here, you know who you are. You need to know this is
Man.
all honesty.
It's like that.
This is
My
this is
word.
honesty. But Rock City, when it comes to groupies, is some of the non-groupies having group you will ever be with on tour. Like I ain't gonna lie,
heard it here
I ain't gonna lie. Listen,
Rock City gets
Listen.
no groupies now.
Tehran wife and Timothy wife
They
had
ain't playing.
nothing to worry about on this tour. Like
They ain't playing.
I ain't lying. Like we might have the occasional, Virgin Islander in the city that be like, yo, I want to come back to, and we would show them love.
That's depressing.
And the occasional like elderly white woman,
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh my god, I don't really,
I like that because
Low-key.
you stay
I love
focused,
it,
man. Like
'cause
focus.
But no,
Absolutely.
but I will say this. I will say this.
That was
I
fine.
do believe that the reason that is because the climate that the boys and all of us created. We didn't really create that groupie atmosphere.
Yeah.
It was more like a family.
Family.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
I
it was
get
like,
that. I get
It was just vibes and like.
If you come in,
I mean, like I ain't gonna lie. It had girls that come through like just to show love and like, yo, I do a great job, and we were just like, yo, thank you so much.
And that's so funny.
Yeah.
That's so funny that you say the elderly white woman because after I won The Voice, right? I don't know what it is about island guys, right? I swear to you, at least 100 of the oldest, whitest woman were in my inbox. Honey. No, leave me alone, man. What wrong with you? You have like 10 children my age.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
I can't relate.
I had some old white women cameraman
I can't.
groupies.
I can't.
Like they were like, oh my god, I see that you changed your camera. I would love to get a shoot. I'm like, what?
No.
How do you know this? Like,
Go home to your husband.
I saw you in Oregon. I'm like, okay.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Y'all
though.
are funny.
I get like customers at work, older people like me, but as far as like the groupie,
I don't know, man.
Nah,
I
Marcellus
promise you,
look
I
like he
promise
did get
you,
away.
if you had to like do something on a platform where the older white women saw you and they see that you from the island,
You see my face?
promise you,
This is what they're gonna see.
dog, I promise you.
And I don't mean nothing. It's
they
just when they're
coming.
talking to me, like
They coming.
that's
boys,
wrong. I don't
that's
want to
it.
look at it. I don't want to look at them like that, you know. So I don't want to have that in my mind. I
One
feel
of
that
them,
bad.
one of them sent me.
Nah,
one of them
nah,
had sent me a
Marcellus
nude.
look like he-
One of them
he
had
would
sent
fit
me
right
a
into a
nude,
couple.
and I showed it to my girlfriend.
But yeah, right?
Right? One of them had sent me a nude, and I showed it to my girl. She had jokes on me for about 2 weeks.
She was doing it.
laughing at this thing. And I was like, but why me? Everybody else on the show, it was normal people.
Yeah.
But because I'm from the island, it had to be an elderly white woman.
Probably
Nah,
hearing the
it's-
steel
it's-
pan in her brain.
That's what it is.
Is the accent, my
That's
boy.
what it is, man.
the
Guys,
accent.
everybody's shooting their shot. Like, it's not fair that you don't expect these other people to shoot their shot too.
I think they just want island babies.
Whatever.
Or they
it
want
is.
a free trip to the
Whatever.
island.
They want to get a groove back.
Whatever. So, okay. So, we had Cash here.
Oh gosh.
That's a good segue. Very good segue.
We had Cash
I like how
here.
you do that. Okay.
And we heard one side of the most infamous rap beef in the Virgin Islands.
History.
You working so close
Right.
with the other half. We want to hear the other half side.
Or at least your
Well,
perspective.
what you
Your
want? No.
perspective.
What you
You
want?
Tell
no.
us everything, every gory detail, everything.
From the day that you realize like, okay, this is a thing for real. Like we want to know like what was it behind the scenes? Like how was it? Like was it like hype? Was everybody calm? Like what was it like?
Okay, well, before I even answer the question, I just want to shout out to that battle. I think it was much needed for Virgin Islands culture, and I think that both artists do their man damn thing. I just being real. As far as to answer the question, I do believe that, at least in the beginning of the whole situation, I do believe that there was a misunderstanding, at least from what I understand to be from Cash N, because from my understanding, he thought a song was made about him. And I, for one, know that it wasn't, because we was in Colombia. I already had shoot a video for that song, like a little like promo video, and you know what I mean? It's just that it didn't get released because, you know, all the stuff that had kind of like fall in place. And, you know, so that day alone was already just like, that wasn't accurate. You know, like
Okay.
there was no song made about Cash. You know, I don't want to say it like this, but Cash wasn't necessarily on Timothy radar musically at the time. You know what I mean? And as far as like when the storm hit and, you know, all of like the stuff about people not doing stuff and people not giving back, like there was a lot of things that actually was done, efforts that were made, like even like some of these man celebrity friends was like, yo, you know, if we give you a plane.
Word?
But you have to understand how it looked.
No, I understand. Like we traveling, we in Colombia, and you know, storm and shit.
like,
But yeah, my boy, but you gotta
everybody,
understand.
like, we dying,
you
and
gotta understand
then
that
them
these
like,
are
we in
shows.
Colombia live. You check
No, yeah,
something,
but
look-
my boy, these are
No,
shows
I
that were
understand.
booked from like months before,
My boy,
and
I
yeah,
understand it.
yeah.
I just tell you how it looked to other people.
My boy, trust me, I get it 100%, and you know, I respect the passion that people had behind, you know, wanting the island to do well at the time and wanting people that in positions of power to actually be able to help. And I think that everybody had the same idea. Everybody wanted that for the islands as well, you know what I mean? Especially people, my grandmother was down there, Tiranda was down there. It's like everybody on the same page. It's just I think that there was a cross in communication as far as musically and sonically. And I think that, you know, Cash being the artist that he was, decided to do what he did. And when he did that, I actually remember being in Amsterdam and Timothy like, yo, my boy, you hear this song, Cash, bro? Like, you know what I mean? And I was like, nah, and like, you know, like it's different time zone. I waking up and I like, yeah. When I heard it, I was like, damn, that wow, shit.
Shit.
you got you don't got
Oh,
hit
a
it, you
whole,
Oh, a lot of
yeah,
a
you,
lot of palm trees.
you don't got you know. I said, my boy, I cash cool, but you don't got done it, my boy. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Just for me to
Wow.
hold them.
yeah. Me like, I was hype, like, wow, we about to have some juice
No,
in the
that
VI.
was fun,
It was
though.
needed though.
It
I
was
feel it was
fun.
needed. It was needed for the culture. The VI needed something to spark up on their ass powers. You know what I mean? Like, we needed something that was interesting to happen because, like, we had just come from a fucking storm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We were just going through the situation, so it's like there was nothing that was like people could have looked forward to.
Well, 2 storms.
2 storms. Actually.
Yeah, Maria and Irma, you know what I mean? And I think that they had nothing to look forward to, and this did bring some life back into the culture. They, like all the creatives
I
got
have a
creative
question
again,
for
you
you,
know what I
Tony.
mean?
I have a question, not to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Because you know we spoke earlier, and you know you brought up the fact that you feel like Gaz was like kind of like revolutionized the game as far as the media game home, and I forgot about
definitely.
that. I forgot about it until you brought that up to me, and I was like, you know what, you're right, because I remember being in school. You know, we had Gaz video shooters like. Yeah, wherever they go in, they're gonna be lit, you know, because
Yeah.
he was doing stuff that people were doing now that he was doing back then, you know, before everything was viral crazy. So it's like, how do you see the new VI? Because I actually read the same question. Redman, shout out to Redman. The new VI media. Do you consider it a movement? Do you consider like, you know, things going viral fast in the Virgin Islands?
Right.
You know, everybody
Everybody's
has something going
Everybody's
on.
photographer.
Everybody
You know what I'm
something,
saying? Like,
yeah.
what do you see as far as being on the outside looking in? Because I knew you always out and about.
Well, I'll say this. I do believe that the island is definitely more active creatively. Like, I mean, I remember like when we started, the technology wasn't where it was, the access wasn't where it was. That's why I was able to like with my team. That's why I was able to, I guess, make that mark, is because I had a vision. I wanted to do something with a certain standard that at the time wasn't really
Wasn't being
common
done.
on the island, and it's like it,
Wasn't being done at all.
yeah, so it's like I used to try my best to stick to that mindset, and I think that if whether it be directly or indirectly, it showed people that it is possible, and especially with the way technology is changing and cameras becoming more accessible and affordable, and like, you know, the softwares are becoming more accessible, and I mean, just even down to like social media and the way media is consumed and digested. I think that like the Virgin Islands is in a great space, especially being that we're so small, and like being creative is now cool. You know what I mean? Before it was like, oh, you sure that's what you want to do? Like, you need to get a job.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You need to get a job. Like you making a wrong decision. They weren't breeding you to be like this entrepreneur and this, you know, to go out and get. Now it's like, I support you. You know what I mean? Even with the schools, like they're giving you scholarships to go to school for free.
Yeah.
So you can work and come back to the island.
Yep.
I think all those things was much needed changes on the island, and you know, I look forward to seeing what the future holds. And I welcome and applaud any up and coming, you know, director, videographer. Come test me already, and I mean, if you want to come work with me, bring your demo reels, let me done.
I also think
Go.
there was a point too, with that being said, where it was like, how to put it? It was like you really ain't about this. Like, oh, rapping is the cool thing now. I gonna rap. Oh, you gotta shoot videos. I gonna try to shoot videos too while I rapping. Oh, you to take pictures of girls now. I gonna try to rap, shoot videos, and take pictures of like. My boy, you gotta choose something. Don't be a jack of all trades and a master and none.
Right.
Pick something and do it. You know what I
Well,
mean? Like,
to piggyback
there
on
was
what
a
you're
point-
saying, yeah, I would definitely say to piggyback on what you're saying, I've made that mistake. Like, I remember, well, the whole reason I get into videos is because I used to make music, I used to produce, and I needed someone to make my videos,
make-
and I
and
ended up making
couldn't
my
find
own.
anybody, yeah.
You know, so what ended up happening is I ended up doing that, and then getting familiar with the camera, being in the United States. I was working at Forever 21. I was seeing girls every day, so I was like, yo, you want to shoot? I need to make some bread.
Yeah.
You know, I need to build my Instagram. So I just so happened, I was fortunate enough that people actually like the work.
Right.
So,
natural.
but what I will say though is that's why it take me so long to even get into remotely the space that I'm in right now, and I still have a long way to go. Is because when you scatter like that and you're in focus,
Exactly.
like Tivana said, and like I've heard this from other people that like I consider my mentors, like focus on something that will get you in the door.
Yep.
Once you're in the door, then you can be like, well, look, I did do this too.
Exactly.
Right.
You
Then
know what I mean?
branch off
I ain't
when
saying-
you get
yeah.
there. When you get
So get secure
yeah.
on the bag.
Yeah.
So because I wasn't around for this point when you got picked up by Rock City. How did that happen? They just happened to see your walk and
Well, honestly, I never had like a clear, concrete conversation. I have like a vague idea. I think so. They came up to Tampa And I think you might have been at that show.
Yeah, the
Yeah, and I came up and I just, I knew them from before, and I always I would casually reach out and be like, yo, like I really want to work with you guys, you know what I mean? Like, much respect, much love. And Tivon always kind of would like answer back and give me good advice. And I knew Timothy from high school, and Jamal, I always respected the man vibes, and he always used to reciprocate. So it's like when I went to Tampa, I reintroduced myself as this is Tony, this is what I do, and such and such, and they invited me to shoot the Jingle Ball, the last show, the Jingle Ball. And I do it for free. I just went down, man. I bring my camera, I'm like, yo, wherever I need, I get you. And like literally the day after the show, I get him on a clip for Instagram. And then I was like, yo, you want to come on the road? And I get so excited because they were doing their tour. But then for whatever reason, the tour didn't happen. And I thought that I won't get a gig. I was down and out because I was like, I was like, I just make Toddy. I was like, I would try and like level up, and you know what I mean. And then, then they end up hitting me up again, like, yo, we want you to come rock with us. And then from then on, the relationship built, and like I created value within the situation, and I proved myself, I guess you could say. And
there you go.
So shall I be, you know what I mean?
Well,
you've come a long way.
Awesome.
Thank
He's
you.
come a very long way. That's amazing.
Yep.
I think that you guys, as well as us, because some of this information, like I've known Tony for a while. I know some of his backstory. I remember seeing you at Forever 21. Cold Stone Massive.
Rising Stars.
But now that you've gotten to know him better, we're going to have some fun and more interesting topics coming right up after this. Stay tuned. Thank you for checking us out.
Virgin House for life.